Hey guys, I'm going to talk a little bit about LASIK, laser vision correction for your eyes. I started wearing contacts and glasses probably when I was about 18 years old. Uh, so it was quite a while ago. Wanted to get the LASIK done, when I first started coming out, but decided to hold off on it. Safety reasons, financial reasons, those kinds of things. Just wasn't real confident in the actual surgery itself. Knew a, you know knew a guy or two that had some pretty bad luck with it. Knew a lot of people that had some good luck with the LASIK. Held off. Just didn't get it done. Didn't mind wearing glasses and contacts for the most part. Um, did have some trouble in one of my eyes from contacts. Developed an infection, so mainly wore glasses, wore contacts. Doing sporting events. Playing basketball, softball, those kind of things. But I always kept the LASIK in back of my mind. Obviously, if you wear glasses, it comes to your mind once in a while. But regardless, so I suppose probably it's been a couple years now. Decided to go in and look into LASIK. The first thing you should realize is that you see these ads for LASIK for $100 or whatever it is per eye. That's basically untrue. I mean, you're not going to get LASIK for $100. If you are, it's going to be the basic crappy LASIK. Uh, it's I don't even know why they advertise that stuff because you're not going to get LASIK for 150, $200 an eye, whatever it is. I kind of fell for that a little bit, but maybe the there are types that I sure as hell wouldn't get LASIK done that cheap, but anyway, so I went in and talked to the doctor. You're gonna have perfect can. My eyes weren't horrible. It was nearsighted. So I wanted to be able to see distance. Ride a lot of motorcycle, stay active, those kinds of things. But so a couple different types as far as what they can do to correct it. You talked to me a little bit about stereoscopic. That's where they correct one eye to the close, one eye too far away. Said a lot of people were going with that, enjoying the results, but I've never been able to see distance, so I wanted to get everything corrected for distance. It did inform me that I would lose, my vision, up to a couple feet, 2, 3 feet away, up to wear reading glasses eventually, which was going to happen anyway, so I didn't think much about it. Went in. I think the surgery was going to cost about $4 grand total. This was for the best LASIK that was available at the time. It was according to the doctors the wave LASIK, the safest LASIK out there according to these guys. But you know, uh, anyway, talked to a few people who had it done. Most people really liked it. A couple horror stories here and there about it, but I decided to pull the trigger. Went in and had it done a couple years ago, and the procedure itself, like you hear, they tell you, or people that tell you, it literally takes about a minute for both eyes. I mean, it's relatively quick, um, surprisingly quick. It's pretty amazing, actually. But it's pretty automatic. Basically, the doctor just runs the laser. It, it, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of strange, but um, how quick it really takes. It's all a bit like science fiction almost, but so afterwards, I mean, you're going to have immediately you're going to have a lot of trouble with light. They're going to tell you that. They're going to tell you, your vision's going to take a little while to kind of settle in. six months, whatever these guys told me. But truth be told, I think after about 2 weeks, your vision is going to be where it's always going to be. It's not going to get any better. I mean, I read some stories, some people online about talking about this. So I'm going to get right to the point. I was pretty disappointed in the LASIK that I had done. Um, my left eye, uh, they didn't get it corrected properly. And of course, they offer to correct it for free, but I think you'd have to be insane to go back for another procedure. I mean, it's been a couple years, and I still suffer from a lot of problems from LASIK. Dry eyes constantly. I mean, and they're still sensitive to light. Painfully sensitive, actually, to the point where I get migraines on occasion. Um, and it did something to my eyes as well. I mean, I've always had kind of the closer, slanty eyes, if you will, but they're even worse now. Any type of light just really aggravates them. And yeah, it's been a big disappointment. I mean, I don't need glasses anymore to function, which is nice. I guess that's the point. But I would actually, if I could go back and do it again, I wouldn't do it again, or I'd go to maybe a different clinic. I don't know. I don't know what some people, maybe are gonna have problems regardless. But I mean, I literally wake up in the middle of the night, my eyes are glued shut. They're so dry, and they literally hurt inside of my eyelids when my eyes are closed. I don't know if it's actual eyelids, um, or my eyes. I'm not sure. Like I said, it's been that's an everyday occurrence. So I have to put in, heavy duty eye lubricant ointment basically to solve that problem. But the problem will always be there. It's been a couple years, nothing's changed. So, um, they're going to tell you it takes a year for your vision to set in to where it's going to be, but I don't buy that one bit. People I've talked to, that's not been the case. Within 2 to 4 weeks, your vision's going to be right where it is. I mean, and it's always going to be there from LASIK. So, in fact, the only way your vision can go one direction from LASIK, and it's not going to get after the procedure. It's going to get worse. I really can't get any better than what they've done to you after at that point. Um, and my left eye, it bothered me so much I went and got contacts to wear in my left eye if I need to wear them. So, but the light sensitivity, the severe dryness of the eye, I mean, it's horrible. It's horrible. If like I said, I can feel my eyes struggle to open. They're glued together, and it doesn't matter what I do, how much lubrication I put in it. They end up doing that at some point, and the nights are just miserable. Waking up, feel like somebody stuck a hot iron in your eyes, because they're just glued to the eyelids, literally. I mean, it's crazy. So I don't know. I'm not trying to scare you away from LASIK because it may be perfect for you, but be willing to accept the consequences if you go with it, because like I said, I get some migraines on occasion. I never had since LASIK. Highly sensitive to light. I can't go outside basically without sunglasses on anymore. Um, and there's this severe dryness, and it really didn't correct my vision to where I wanted it to be. So, and that was after spending, I think it was actually $4,500. So, and I'm never going to have them correct my left eye because I can't imagine what would happen at that point with two of those surgeries. So, a lot of the horror stories you hear about LASIK are true. Be prepared to accept the outcome either way. It has not really made my life any more comfortable, aside from the fact that I don't need to put glasses on to function in everyday life. But is it worth it? No. hasn't been worth it. Um, so, if you're swayed, if you're easily, if you're looking into it, and you may be looking for some input to sway you one way or the other, this is my input for you. I would avoid LASIK, maybe until there's some kind of technique that is foolproof. But if you got any questions about it, hit me up uh, with any. If you like what you saw, subscribe to my channel. Anyway, guys, have a good night. Bye.